Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Tom's Gadget Garage. Today I am cruising around on the Apollo City Pro here in Flagstaff, Arizona, taking advantage of a slight break in the snowy conditions. It's about 35, 36 degrees Fahrenheit out right now, and as you can see, we got a pretty decent amount of snow last night and into this morning, but it is above freezing, unfortunately, so all of this stuff is in the process of melting away. Now, I did do a little bit of riding yesterday when it first started snowing. That was a really wet snow, unfortunately, so my ride didn't last very long because my glasses were getting completely covered in snow. But anyways, today we're out riding. Give us a good opportunity to test out the IP66 water resistance rating of this Apollo City Pro. Yesterday when I was cruising around, it was really wet snow, so this thing was completely soaking wet, and today I'm out here again, and so far no issues with this scooter. Right now we're cruising around at about 22 miles an hour. When you're riding around on wet, slick conditions, you do want to take things slower, especially when coming into turns. But yeah, normally in the Phoenix area, it doesn't get this cold. We don't get snow in Phoenix. It's very rare that we do, and so this is a great opportunity to test out this scooter in some of these cold weather conditions. Lithium-ion batteries don't perform as well in very, very cold conditions or very, very hot conditions. But anyways, so far this thing's doing really well. One of the advantages that this scooter has in terms of traction is the fact that it's got dual motors, I have a feeling that, especially yesterday in some of those more wet conditions, if I was riding around with like a rear-wheel drive scooter, I, probably would be fishtailing around a lot. Not so with a dual motor scooter. Oh my gosh, it is freezing cold out here. I don't know how long this ride is gonna be, but I thought I was done with the cold weather riding, but I figured, you know what, there's a little break in the snow, let's come out here and freeze our face off. Hopefully my ears are still attached when we make it back. In terms of braking in these wet conditions, this scooter obviously has those dual drum brakes, which we could always use, but we also got this electronic regenerative braking. Let's see how well it does coming to a stop here. Oh, pretty good, maintains traction, didn't slide out at all. We'll try the same here with the drum brakes. Go ahead and test those out in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, really good. Wasn't even pulling on those levers all the way, so. But yeah, if you're riding out in wet conditions, just be careful when braking, be careful with the throttle, spinning out the tires, especially with more torquey scooters. And when you're taking those turns, definitely take them slower, because on these scooters, you have a very high center of gravity, and when you're taking those turns on something with small tires, could be a recipe for disaster. Oh, looks like the snow is picking up again. It's a little drier than yesterday's snow, I'll say that. Yesterday was crazy. That was just a sloppy, wet snow that was just piling up on my glasses, drenching my clothes. All right, so it's really cold. I'm gonna go ahead and turn around. We'll go climb some hills with this scooter on the way back. And you definitely wanna make sure that you wear gloves in these kind of conditions, because your fingers turn into frozen tater tots really quickly. Oh yeah. Coming back this way, it is a little bit of a wet snow. It's like melting as soon as it lands on my glasses. Got a little bit of a headwind right now. The snow's definitely picking up a bit. Nice little puddle there. Oh man, that's chilly. We're cruising around about 24 miles an hour right now. And this headwind is a killer, that's for sure. Now this is yet another video in a series of videos that I'm making on this Apollo City Pro. So if you haven't caught them, I made a first impressions feature overview video. We did a range test, we did our extreme hill climb test. I think we did another video. This will just be another addition to that, and we'll be doing a few more here in the future, including a comprehensive end-to-end review. Well, that's why I do all this testing. That way you have all the information you need, to make an informed buying decision, because there are a lot of options out there. And if you do decide you want to pick up one of these scooters and this content was helpful for you, I will include an affiliate link in the description below, as well as any available coupons. And if you use those to make your purchase, it absolutely helps support this channel and keeps the wheels moving on future reviews. Now, if there's something in particular that you'd like to see me test out with this scooter, let me know in the comments section below. Open to any and all ideas. Definitely gonna need some windshield. Oh, there's some gravel. Scooter's worst enemy, gravel. Gravel and potholes. But what I was saying is I'm definitely gonna need some windshield wipers on my glasses. Because I can hardly see anything right now. I'm probably gonna have to stop and wipe them off. I don't know if you can see it in the video or not, but we got some mountains peering out through the clouds there in the snow. Those are finally blanketed in a nice layer of snow. This past week, it's been bone dry out here, so I told the family, hey, we're gonna go up to Flagstaff, see some snow finally, and I was worried there for a while because, there was no snow in the forecast, and then we lucked out here the week we came up. Go ahead and make a turn here. Nice and slow. Definitely don't want to wipe out on this stuff. Yeah, these are really wet roads. We've got a little bit of a bike lane here, but as you can see, it's covered in snow. So we'll stick to the streets. Now the roads over here aren't in the greatest of conditions. They've got like these deep cracks, but thankfully we got a full suspension on this scooter. Got a coil spring up front, dual coil springs in the rear with rubber dampening, which helps make it a much quieter ride experience. All right, ride through these little patches of snow here. We'll turn around here. I think I lost my way. I'm terrible with directions, by the way. All right, steep hill, here we go. Deep cracks in these roads. Just gotta watch out for these manhole covers. Wet, cold metal is definitely slick. We got some deer here to the right. Appropriately named street, Running Deer. All right. Head on up this steep hill here. Plenty of power. Bear Paw Drive, that's what we want. All right, folks, well, hope you enjoyed that little snow ride, wet conditions. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, concerns. Happy to address those. And as always, thank you so much for tuning into Tom's Gadget Garage. We'll see you next time.